that interview the other day on This Is 50 with Ralo, and he's talking about Rich Homie Quan?
No, I heard about it. I couldn't find it, but I wanted to check it out.
He called him he was calling him he's a bitch, because basically what happened, I guess, is Rich Homie Quan did some songs with Ralo when he first came out. You did some songs with him too, right?
Well, who?
Ralo?
Yeah, that's my little homie, man.
Yeah. So Ralo, I guess they did some songs together. Ralo shot him some bread, and basically, I guess he got taken off the songs. Ralo got taken off his own songs, and Rich Homie Quan put it on his mixtape. So he kind of let it slide, but I'm sure that happened 2 years ago, something like that. And then now he's talking about it,
Yeah.
because the issue got brought up. Then, I guess the other day, he called Rich Homie Quan on the phone with a bunch of money in front of him. Rich Homie Quan eventually called back and he was filming it, and he said, what's up, bro? Why you been ducking me? And then Rich Homie Quan's like, nah, why'd you have to go out and talk about that in public? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, nah, I'm just trying to, speaking the truth. He wasn't even yelling back at Rich Homie Quan or anything. Rich Homie Quan, you shouldn't have done that. Da, 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 da. And then Ralo was like, yo, I paid you $6,000. And then Rich Homie Quan was like, nah, you only gave me $3,500. But still, it's still money,
Yeah.
It's like, so you'd be mad, right?
Yeah.
How mad would you be if you paid some? You didn't really, you just shot him some bread, and it was your song, and he took you off and put it on his own tape.
Anybody, if that's the way it happened, anybody ain't supposed to have the right to be mad if you get took off a song, and, even if it ain't paying no bread, I just feel like that's just different. That if that's the way it happened, that's just disrespect. If y'all did a record, and, and then next thing you know, you off the song. But if you paid for it, but then if you paid for a record and you did get took out a song, that's different. I feel like that's disrespect,
Because Ralo's whole style basically is kind of like your style. Like, you don't want no favors, really, right?
Yeah, we don't need no favor. See, Ralo, he cut from the streets for he I'm on this end of Bankhead, and he down on the bluff end, man. Everything little homie worked for, man. He got it out the streets, he got it out the mud. He was unfortunate coming up, man, and to see his grind, man, it reminded me of my grind. It reminded me how I took care of my boys and my people, man. So, I had to salute him for that shit, man.
Hell yeah. And then that's what I was telling people on my new stuff. I was like, Ralo's, it's different. He's not just a rapper. Like, he was actually doing street stuff before,
Yeah,
and then he really lived what he's rapping about.
Yeah,
it's a little different.
You can't, when you out in the streets, you can't continue to get your blessings if you can continue to do the same thing, because either you're gonna be facing death or jail, man. So he like he did it, he invested in himself, man, and it's you can see now what he's doing, man, and it's showing, man, and I like that.
Now, how about I guess over the weekend, see, this whole beef with Ralo and Rich Homie Quan happened like a week ago.
Okay.
And I guess they were already booked at this show together, right? In North Carolina.
Carolina, something like that.
Yeah, and the promoter, I was like, what the hell? Why would they be booked together when they have a problem with each other,
Okay.
But I guess it had already been done. So the promoter was trying to make it so Ralo went on first, and then later Rich Homie Quan went on. So Ralo's documenting the whole thing, I guess. He documented the whole thing, but prior to Ralo releasing his documentary on that event, a shooting occurred with Rich Homie Quan's people. I guess they got into an altercation with somebody up there. I don't think it had anything to do with Ralo, though, because Ralo would have spoke about it, But I guess an altercation happened. I thought it was Ralo, and I was like, oh, man, here we go. You already knew this was going to happen, Then Ralo released his documentary where he's like, yo, we're just waiting around for Rich Homie Quan. He's not leaving. And he has his boys walking around like machine guns. I guess he's got guys that are like licensed to carry, and they have like real machine guns, right? That says security on them. So the cops come, right? And they're like, sir, can you just leave?
Yeah.
I know you got your security around here walking around with machine guns. The cops are talking to him on camera, right?
Damn.
And he's like, okay, yeah, we'll leave. He complied, it's not stupid.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
And he left, and then he said, yo, Rich Homie Quan called the cops on us. What do you think about Rich Homie Quan calling the cops on him?
Well, people like, I don't know, I guess, they pay taxes.
Yeah.
The taxpayer.
That's what's weird though. It's like even though Rich Homie Quan got him out of there, I guess there was a whole nother problem waiting for him there because his people popped out for some other people. And you haven't really heard Rich Homie Quan's people having to pop off with people before. I guess it's a new game.
Well, you know, I don't like to speak on the home team like that, man. But you know, it is what it is.
I mean you're pro Atlanta. Period.
Yeah, I am Atlanta.
Yeah. Isn't it unfortunate that like Atlanta used to be drama free and now all of a sudden there's all this drama in Atlanta? Remember? That was the one thing that people would look at the South and they'd be like, that's why the South is so, they help each other.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like people help each other that much
Nah,
anymore.
they don't, man. You know, it's on the few real, man. You know, and when they helping you 9 times out of 10, it's about the money or either they scared of you. That's all, you know.
Yeah.
Besides that, they ain't doing that. Or people want to ride your wave or they want to, you know, do shit, remix. You know how to do. Everybody want to be number one.
That's true.
Everybody.